Are we going? We're rolling.
Hello everyone, my name is Paul Inkley and I'm your host, and my show is Last Chance, and we have a fun show laid out for you today, but I'm really excited because sitting next to me is my son Andreas. Andreas would like to welcome you to Last Chance.
Well, thank you, Dad. I'm glad to be here.
You know, I'd like to start off, Andy, by just, I've watched the election the last couple of months, and I'm just amazed at how Hillary Clinton can bullshit so many Americans.
I agree, Dad. I mean, it's crazy how she's just pulled the wool over so many Americans' eyes.
You know, with everything that's come out about this woman, you'd think she'd be in chains.
Yeah, from head to toe.
You know, your grandfather always said you can't fix stupid.
Yeah, he used to also say, you're either born with common sense or you're not.
He said that too, Well, all those Hillary Clinton voters better hope that my father was wrong, because there are a lot of really stupid people in America.
Ain't that the truth?
And I guess that just leaves us with Donald Trump.
Yay!
I like most of what Donald has to say. I just question his morals.
Yeah, which is a big thing in the presidency, I think.
Yeah, it is a big thing. And, I guess that leads me to the question I really wanted to ask tonight. And that would be, is America's moral compass pointing straight at hell?
I think so.
As I listen to Hillary Clinton talk about eliminating the morals and standards from America.
Yeah, and she won't come out and say that, but that's exactly what she's trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, she supports abortion on demand, even if the baby's on the full term. I call that murder. I don't understand how any woman, especially a mother, could vote for a woman who supports abortion as a form of birth control.
I guess.
Her whole campaign is driven by fear, jealousy, anger, and lies.
Boy, you got that right. This vile bitch will do whatever it takes to accomplish her goal. Human life means nothing to this skanky, vile bitch. I just don't understand how so many Americans can be blind. Bill and Hillary Clinton are just one great big giant infected pimple on the ass of America, the ass being Washington, D.C.
A stinky one at that.
And it's time for those two to leave. And you know what? They can take those stupid, dumbass Obamas with them.
Dad, I've been thinking, if Trump could even accomplish 10% of what he wants to, this country would be heading in a hell of a better direction than what it is now.
And that would be nice after, the 2.5%, at best 2% growth we've had over the last 8 years. And I hope and pray that that's the case. But, my common sense tells me something different, Andreas. I don't think it matters who we elect as our president, and I don't think it matters who we elect to our local or state governments either. America's got bigger problems. We, the people, have lost our way. We have forgotten the principles that made this country strong. We have criminals, running our government, and then, like stupid idiots, we keep expecting something to change.
And Dad, to be honest, you can't have a corrupt government unless we, the people ourselves, have become corrupt. People have this attitude nowadays where you have no consequences to your actions.
I know.
You can go around and sleep with anyone you want. Granted, it is a free country. You have the right to do that, but you have your consequences. If you sleep with someone and a baby comes about, people have this mentality that they're able to just go to a local clinic and kill it.
Yeah, and they do, Andy. They use it as birth control. It's really
It's
sad.
murder.
America, we are catering to this LGBTQ plus bullshit. They have absolutely no basis to what they claim to be. It's all about feelings. And now we have these idiots in America that, for some reason, can't look in their own damn crotch and see what kind of gender they are.
And Dad, have you ever been to one of the rallies? Or seen a video of one of their rallies?
Yeah, I've seen videos.
Or a protest. I mean, they have no substance in their arguments.
No, they never do.
And whenever someone starts proving them wrong, well, they either get violent or they call you a racist, a bigot, or a
Or
homophobe.
homophobe. Or all three if you're lucky.
Yeah.
You know, they do. You know, they always end up sounding like a bunch of crazy idiots.
You know, Dad, if we're ever going to fix this great land, we need to get back to the principles that made us great in the first place.
You know, I agree, son. You know, there was a time in this country when our, standards and our values was one of our biggest assets as a people. You know, we had, this Christian belief in being good to one another.
Mm-hmm.
And we had the 10 Commandments as a guideline on how we should live our lives. And hell, we prospered as a country. You know, the Christian belief that is under attack today is the very core of this country, along with families and freedom. And all three of those things are under attack. You know, our schools and universities are teaching our kids that God's not real, families are not necessary or important, and that safety and security are more important than freedom. You know, this way of thinking is very dangerous to this country. It attacks our country at the very core, and it attacks the glue that holds a society together. Without families, it'll all fall apart, America.
I just don't get how people can't see it, Dad. The lines are being drawn between good and evil in this country, and it's all stemming out from the lines in our heart. If we are ever going to change this country, we need to look at the actions in our life and decide what kind of America do we want to live in.
Son, well put. We have the morals of a $5 whore in this country. We don't trust each other anymore, and it seems like crooked business has become the wave of the future.
Speaking about crooked business and not being able to trust, let's talk about our cops, because
man.
I don't trust our cops anymore.
No, I don't either.
They think they're above the law, and we see evidence in this every day.
I agree, son. They are overtrained and they are over-equipped, and every time you deal with them now, they are arrogant. They have this stupid sergeant hat on, and they just, they call themselves law enforcement now.
I know.
Enforcement. That doesn't sound very free, does it, America? What happened to protect and serve? We need to get back to the Christian beliefs that made this country strong.
And if there ever was a time to bring God back into this country, it's now.
Boy, you're right, son. We need his mercy and love. If we as Christians cannot stand up for what is right and what is true, then maybe we do deserve to be destroyed.
And all God really wants from us is to show a little bit of acknowledgement for him and his son, Jesus Christ, and show just a little bit of gratitude for our lives.
Absolutely.
Humble ourselves.
This is the only way the country can save itself. And all you atheists out there that are laughing at me, go ahead. You're proof that there's a full born every day.
And if atheists don't believe in God, how come you always see him trying so hard to prove he doesn't exist?
Amen to that. America, I'm going to ask you to vote for Donald Trump. I'm going to plead to vote for Donald Trump. We cannot have Hillary Clinton win this election. With her getting a free pass from the FBI again. This woman needs to leave Washington, D.C., and her husband needs to leave Washington, D.C. It's that important. On a lighter note, I've sure enjoyed having you do the show with me today.
Oh, I've had a good time being here, Dad. Thanks.
Yeah, well, I'm excited to see us do some more of this in the future. So, anyways, America, you know what I always end by saying, God bless America. And you know what? I am Paul Inkley.
And I'm Andreas Inkley, at Last Chance, and we bid you a farewell.